up, Ja? Hey, Ja, can you hear me? Sick. Hey, you wanna jump on panel, bro? Hang out, smoke one, relax. There's nothing special planned for the stream, just hanging out. Smoke a little bit, relax. I'm gonna delete the stream after. So if anyone's worried about being on stream, don't worry about it. Delete it. Dog pound. Cheers, my brother. Wanna jump on? Smoke one? Hang out? I know Stony is gonna be on later. He said he's gonna be trimming all night, so I'll probably jump on that later. Ooh, dog pound. Let me drop the link in the chat, alright? Give me a second. Set this up. Almost done. Almost done. Let's see. I know I've shared this. There we go. Join up if you're willing. Hang out. Smoke a J. Smoke a ball. Oh, I heard something. The dog pound. What is up, brother?
I have never used Google Meet before.
No, you haven't.
This is weird.
Why is it weird? Hey, Jetta.
I'm just not used to it.
All right. I'm glad you joined. Thank you, man. Ja, hell yeah, man. Yeah, cook your dinner. Join. Jetta, you want to jump on too? Get a group going. How you doing, DP?
Now, is there somewhere I can see the chat on here?
No. This is Google
Okay.
Meet is not connected to YouTube. OBS,
Okay, I got you.
yeah, OBS is connected to YouTube. I'm just window capturing Google Meets.
Cool. What up, Jenna Joe?
How are the plants?
Oh, one of them died. I've had some catastrophic failures around here.
Me too. What happened?
Well, I got a head cold right now, so I'm shitty anyway. But my heater went out about 2 o'clock this morning, and it got down to about 40 degrees in here. So I couldn't fix that in the morning, so I crawled in back with the plants, and I figured, okay, with the lights it'll be warm, you know. I just crawled in back where the plant room is and covered up with blankets. Well, I woke up a few hours later, and it was almost 40 degrees inside there, and all my clones were done. They're dead.
Man, what do they look like?
What, my plants?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The skunk booty is about 6.5 feet tall. The cinnamon Buddha is a medium-sized bushy plant. And I got some Holy Grail going that I just put into flower a couple of days ago. And I have it all spread out in scrog. So it's pretty big. It's about I don't know, 2.5 foot wide all the way around.
Okay. Yeah, I have 2 ceilings that are dying. I must have fed them contaminated water or something. I'm not sure what happened there. And then the plant that I transplanted from Pakalolo, he gave me a plant Vader crossed with Bubba Kush, or no bubblegum. But it was in cocoa. So I took it, I brushed off all the cocoa, and I put it on EWC to see what would happen. And it's staying the same. It's not dying, but it's just not really doing anything. It's been a month. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, my buddy Hurricane Spliffy, he never transplanted his plants. And then went on vacation and came back like a week later. And his plants were almost dying. I mean, like little they're still in a 1 gallon pot, you know what I'm saying? The root ball was all tight and everything. But we worked with him, and he's got some beautiful looking plants, dude, with some giant cones on them.
Yeah.
And I'd have thrown them out. They look that bad. I'd have been like, no, these aren't going to produce. It's gone. And damn.
The plant is resilient, you know?
Yeah.
So what are you smoking on?
I'm smoking on some A-Train grown by Buds and Hazard.
Oh, nice. A-Train. Is that a sativa? Is it indica?
I don't know.
How do you feel?
I'd say it's more of a hybrid. You know, it's got like an upper body relaxed to it, but kind of a little energetic.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. A-Train. Have you grown that one yourself?
No, that I have not grown that one myself. I only have a few different seeds.
If you need more DP, let me know. I got a bunch.
Oh, no shit. Oh, cool.
I'll send you some. I don't mind. I'll send you like a few of everything I got. But
That's cool. That's
all the
cool.
seeds I got are from Pakalolo.
Oh, okay.
Some from others. Yeah, man. If you send me your address, email it to me. happinesswithoutguilt@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to send you over.
Oh, killer. When it comes time for my next poppin', I'll give you a holler.
Sure, yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Hey, Diamond Press Pro. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, and Jen, those clones, yeah, there's no saving those clones. I can try and save the one plant that's just wilted now. I mean, I got one plant that was all like this, and then it went 40 degrees, and it's just all day. It hasn't come back up, nothing. So I'm going to try and save that one. But the clones are done.
Yeah. Wait, DP, tell me again, how did they look? Like all wilted?
Yeah, like, okay, the skunk booty, it went from like being all up like this to just boom. And that's it.
I see. So they all just kind of like fell over. They all wilted over. And
Yeah, the whole plant, it seems like it's just drooped down.
I see. Was there any yellowing or anything?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All of that in one night, huh?
All that in one night. And I had cleaned it just a few days ago. I went in and I defoliated the whole thing. So all I had was the little leaves around the buds and stuff. And dude, in the last 48 hours, most of them are yellow. And like I say, the plant's just leaning against the wall.
I see. Damn. Well, that's good to know. Fortunately, it never gets that cold around here where I am.
Yeah, if you grow your plants in one kind of climate and that's all they know, and then you change it on them drastically, they do not like that.
Yeah. Keep that in mind, baby.
I've learned this from experience. They do not like that.
Yeah, so let's see. So what strains are you growing again?
Skunk Booty from Smash 510. Holy Grail, which is a clone that I got from Buds and Hazard. And Cinnamon Buddha, which was a seed that I got from the dispensary in a jar of an eighth jar. It had a seed in it, so I grew that.
Nice. Cinnamon Buddha. Does it smell like cinnamon?
No. And even that, I screwed up my whole grow, dude. You know, I'm sitting here smiling about it because I realized my mistakes after I did them, you know? But like, I grew the plants too close together. So one was a really large plant, one was a medium plant, and the really large one just kind of grew over top of the medium one, and oh man. So, at least I know my mistakes, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's part of the growing process, you know. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm no professional grower at all, you know. I only have 3 grows under my belt. I'm bound to make mistakes. You know?
Oh, this is my second.
Okay, so well, man, we're not too far. I'm on my third.
Yeah.
I'm on my 4th one. You know, I post videos. I mean, I hope people understand that I'm not a professional. I post videos because it's fun. You know, like it allows me to track my progress. All that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's a learning process. Little things here and there that you're just gonna have to.
Well, I started another channel called Lost World Grow, and at night when I go to bed, I've just been turning the camera on live and letting it watch the plants. So I think I got like 5 subscribers that just look at the plants, no music, no nothing. I just turn the camera on and go to bed.
How big are they right now?
Like I say, that skunk booty's over 6 foot tall. It is in flower, let's see, 4, 8, 9 weeks into flower. The Cinnamon Buddha, it's only about 4 foot tall. Again, 9 weeks into flower. And the Holy Grail, if I let it stood up, it would probably be about 3.5, 4 foot tall. And I just put it in a flower. but instead of letting it grow up, as soon as I transplanted it into a 5-gallon pot, I took it and went like this. I just basically was standing up straight and I laid it down and tied it off like that. And so it grew up and out.
Okay. So wait, but then are you growing those plants in your trailer? I mean,
Yeah, in my RV.
really? That big of
In the
a
middle-
plant in the RV?
Yep. In the middle of winter, 7 degrees outside.
Nice. So in order to keep everything running, you have to wait. So how do you keep everything running though? You just keep the RV running like on all the time?
No, I have an electric heater in with the plants, which is the one that went out. And then as of last night, I have a propane heater. Actually, this morning, I have a propane heater too. So before it was just
How
a
do you keep the lights
heater
on?
that I had. Huh?
How do you keep the lights on? You have a generator?
No, I'm hooked up through an extension cord to the power on the property.
Wait, you broke up. I didn't hear you.
I have an extension cord running the power that's here on the property. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not hearing you. Oh wait, there you go. I think I hear you again.
Yeah, I'm hooked into a power line.
I'm not sure what's going on. What's up, Stony? Hey, Stony, join us. You want to jump on? You can do your trimming on here.
Stony, Southern
I don't know what's
Gypsy.
going on. Here, try disconnecting and reconnecting the meat.
Okay.
See if that works.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, then it might be on my side. Hey, Southern. Cheers. Long time. How are you doing? Do you guys hear any music at all? Alright, let's see. Say something, DP.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, see, like, although Google Meet says it's picking up your voice, I don't hear anything on my side. So unless, let's see, can you guys hear DP? Is it me or is it him?
Yeah, because I can hear Hog just fine.
Weird, because I just heard you a second ago.
I don't know,
Oh, there you
man.
go. Now you're again. I hear you again.
Okay, because I hear you fine.
What's going on? This is weird. Oh, so everyone can hear you except me, so it must be my laptop or something.
Funny Stony.
A barking noise. I see. So maybe it's on my side?
I'm thinking it might be on your side, Hog.
Let's see.
I think you're right with that one.
I'm gonna mess with my settings a little bit. 1 second.
And I was sleeping during Stony stream. And stuff. He did a stream earlier, but I've been under the weather, man. I was sleeping. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. Oh, so, see, my screen says Hog's muted right now.
What's going on? I'm gonna join them. I'm gonna rejoin the meeting. Give me a second.
The music.
what's going on, guys. Something's up.
Oh, good, man.
Alright, guys, so I don't know what's going on with my stream, but I'm gonna kill it because I don't know what's going on. But hopefully someone else goes live soon and we can all jump on there. Maybe DP will go live.
No, I'm going to bed.
But hopefully someone will go live and we will do that. No, I don't know. Like, I don't have any audio coming from my computer. You know what? Like, this is my laptop. It's not the newest laptop, so it's just I'm thinking running OBS and me and YouTube and all that stuff is just slowing it down. Just can't seem to handle it. Hey, Bingus, cheers, man. How you doing? Unless we do a no, just me talking, you guys chat, then if you guys want to do that, then I'm fine with that. But see, we got DP here.
Can you?
The thing is, I can't hear him. You guys can hear him. I
I don't
can't hear him. Hey, DP,
I can hear
it's your show now, bro. You handle it.
Don't do
I
that
can't
to
hear
me.
you, DP. You handle it. It's you. You just tell me what to
I
do.
can hear you.
Type it in chat,
Okay, tell me
dude,
what
and I'll
to
do it.
Go make me a sandwich. But I stopped by your stream.
Strong. I'm having a good time. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened, so I might keep messing with it, but we're Stony the Warden's here. Hi, man. Don't rat me out, bro. I didn't do anything, dude. Don't rat me out. Don't be a fucking rat.
Cheers, Bingus. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I threw it in the chat.
I can't hear
I need.
Doctor, man. I want to hear what he's saying.
I'm talking about. I love you, Hog. How awesome you are, Hog. You a pimp dog, Hog.
I have no audio. I have no music playing on my side. Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, you can hear. Oh, shoot. Okay, y'all can hear me. My bad. Oops. Hey, y'all, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. A hog pimp, that's what's up. That's right. We hog pimping it tonight.
Biggest. Let's see if I can make this work with this. Oh, I hear audio again. Alright, I hear some music. Alright, DP, I hear you again. I hear you again. Alright, we're back. We're back. Yeah, you can't hear the music because, yeah, you don't have the stream on. It's just some, lo-fi beats in the background. Real. Oh, no. Come on. Alright, well, I can hear you, DP. When when you can't hear me, I'll type it in chat. Keep this thing rolling if we can. Hopefully, we can get some more people to jump on. Stoney, you want to get on? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're sick. Why? Wait. Say that one more time. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. No, I hear you. It's just sometimes it seems like when one thing goes bad, things just kind of, roll with it, and they just like, shit rolls downhill, and just fucking, yeah, some days. But that's life, right? That's life, right? Life is gonna throw you fucking jabs and hooks and everything. You're just gonna have to roll with it, deal with it. I know a few people in here who have a lot of problems. Yeah. Yep. And you have to learn to accept that these things are out of your control and bad things are gonna happen and you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it and roll with it. You can't control everything, you know? Um, you gotta just change. If you don't change, then you're gonna basically, what's the word? Damn, there's a phrase, there's a really good phrase about like change. But yeah, anyways. Use the force. Bingus, you wanna jump on? Let me know. Hell yeah, man. So what do you got in the works, DP? What's in the works for the lives in the future? What's going on? And then how about your real life? Fudge. Nice. What's that? What kind of fudge do you make? Okay. And so you said chocolate. That's interesting. Fudge. I love fudge, man. I love how it's salty and sweet. Okay. Okay, very cool. So what's stopping you from wiring the outside originally? Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you now. Yeah. So, dog, they're saying that they can't hear you. The stream's all fucked up. I don't know why. What's going on? I'm not sure what's going on with the like OBS or whatever, but it's pretty stupid. Okay, so then you're transplanting it. Now you're just transplanting from smaller pot to a larger pot, right? That's all. That's the transplant that you're doing. I see. I see. Yeah, that's good, man. You know, I mean, fudge is something you like doing, right? Because a meat, yeah, a Google Meet, yeah. So we can hear each other, but they can't hear us. It would go in and out, right? Okay, let me. I'm gonna start shutting a couple things down and see if that helps with some of the audio. Oh yeah, fudge is the shit, man.
solid state watering system. I'm the watering system, basically.
Yeah. And with me, I got such a little area. I only got like 3-4 plants, so I just reach around like this and I plant them all and I water them all. It's done.
That's the best way to have it. Plus, you get high CO2. You're in the environment. It's a lot of fun. Good to see Hog back in action. Happiness without guilt. There's never been a better title for our handle. Because don't be doing the things that make you happy that may make you feel guilty. That's good. So is it working over here yet? No?
I don't know.
Oh, it is, by God.
Oh, Hug got it. Nice.
Yeah, it is. It is. Ah, there we go. By George. By George. Stoney, we got it.
No way. Oh my God, Hog.
Dude, the master IT guy. And he can be happy without having any guilt about it. You know, that's the key. I like that. It's good shit. Galactus, yeah, the revolution has never been the same since we got Spartacus Stone, Jake. Guy just sits around, he's got a fucking beer belly now. I mean, what's up with that?
Damn.
Alright, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I can. Yes, sir. Stoney Baker, Jen and Joe, how are you, dude? Good to see you.
Good. Alright. So I'm listening through my phone. I'm listening through the video itself.
Oh, I see. So you that was it, eh? You couldn't split it between all three of us. It was either you or us. He sacrificed himself.
Stony. Yeah, so I sacrificed myself for you guys. Take one for the team.
Oh my God, Stoney. He's gonna have a bonfire.
Somebody hating on Stoney.
He hates my Dobby doll. He absolutely hates this thing.
Really?
Who's hating on Stoney?
Oh, yeah. How can you hate them? Of course, if I seen one of those running around, I'd be a little weirded out. I am growing a lot of my own stuff, man. I have some strains that I'm focusing on that kind of people want them, so I'm producing them. The Bingus Mile, I have a Mech Bingus, which is a new one. No, the Mech Bingus is a cross of more cowbell. That's where I get the MCB and my Blue Diesel, and it was an accident. So I really don't have any way to produce seeds, but wow, I'm really liking the kooky influence that the more cowbell brings to the Blue Diesel. So that's kind of what I'm high on right at the moment, and it's been a big. A lot of people seem to like it. I got to get enough of it to help the people out there that want it. So once you make something, you know, it takes a minute for it to kind of traverse into the garden, you know. And but that's kind of my main thing lately. I don't have enough room. Never have enough room.
Yeah.
To do some of the fun things that I want to do with crossing plants to get strains that fit the method of growing that I do.
Hey, Bingus. Let's jump in the chat here. Jetta Joe's talking about loving the Blue Planet nutrients. Now,
oh, yeah.
I myself has been using some green bicycles that Buds and Hazard gave me, but I'm not really noticing a difference.
I've never used it. I know about it. It's kind of a commercial grade.
The question is, when you're using your nutrients, versus when you didn't? Do you truly notice a difference? Like the bud sizes are bigger or something like that?
Let me tell you why I use nutrients at all. Is I use a heavy bucket. All right, so it's a bucket. It's a SIP system, and I use perlite as my medium. So it's not like I get any amendments from my medium. It's all inert. So I use the Elite 3 line at Blue Planet. It's a salt-based product. It's just 3 ingredients, right? And then I also use the CalMag to help get it into the plant. And so it's very simple for the type of system that I'm using. All right. Okay. So that's why I use Blue Planet. If I was to use another medium, I would probably go to the organic line that they have, which is again very good. I choose Blue Planet Nutrients because I tried it and I really liked it, and I asked if I could get a discount, and they actually became a sponsor of mine. So they give me all my nutrients, which helps me keep the price of everything lower. And but also, if you buy Blue Planet Nutrients and you go to the website and you put Bingus in as your discount code, they'll give you 10% off, which I think is kind of generous of them, because it's not a very expensive line to begin with. And it's very good. I'm very pleased with it. The guy that turned me on to it was NV Closet Med Grower when I used to be on the GML show. And I've been using it ever since.
And what's your grow medium with that?
It's perlite. It's always perlite? Yeah, perlite. It's cheap. It's a neutral medium, and it gives lots of aeration. And you do have to support the plant usually. There's ways to get around it, but I usually put a stick in there to support it because it is so loose. But once you get a good root ball, it works good for me.
How about you?
It's very inexpensive too.
How about you, Hug? What are you growing in?
I'm growing a hydroton.
Whoa, what's hydroton?
RDWC. Sorry guys, there's a lag. That's the little pebbles that are very porous and they hold water.
Oh.
It's,
okay.
See, I have a SIP system, right, which is somewhat of a hydroponic system.
I can show you.
Give me a second. Hog has a full-blown hydroponic system.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
And,
I'm just growing in a living soil.
that's cool. The main thing is the first part that you said, I'm growing.
Yeah,
that's the main thing.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
As long as you keep doing that, you're going to get better at it.
Yeah.
Just as a matter of normalcy. I mean, I don't know. Are you having any issues at all?
My issues are environmental, not growth medium. Like keeping the temperature at the right spot. I mean, I'm in an RV in the middle of winter in Illinois, so.
That's I have issues in this wintertime as well with temperature. I don't like to blast furnace my room, and so I have a small heater in there at night. Some nights lately, it's been getting a little bit too cold, and then kind of opens the door for powdery mildew and shit like that. Yeah, that's the medium that Hog's using right there. Pebbles.
It almost reminds me of like lava rock, you know?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it's like.
Something for the something. something for the plant to hold on to, and it's porous.
Okay.
Rose, how are you, sir? Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to do it, guys. Just do it. That's the key.
Rose, cheers.
Whether you're in a mobile home or a 10 by 10 bedroom or a 4 by 4 tent or a 2 by 2 tent. I've seen good results in all that areas of growing.
I tell you what, my first grow, I had a plant in the bathroom of my RV that it got so big it started growing around my toilet. It was some Chernobyl. Dude, oh my God. This thing was a monster.
That's good.
Yeah, no 7-gallon pots in an RV. No 7-gallon pots.
Yeah, our pots are barely 3 gallon. I really do. My favorite one is the Dollar Tree waste basket.
Really?
They're cheap. That's my whole thing. Is I keep everything really like perlite, cheap. Blue Planet Nutrients. Well, it was cheap. Now they give it to me, so that's really cheap. You know, Spider Farmer lights. I bought one. Now they're giving them to me. As long as I make advertisements like I just make advertisements like I just did, which I'll make a video for you if you want to give me a like. Thank you. And they're it's a good for the price of the Spider Farmer, my friends. Well worth it. Well worth it. And the results, you know, I got them running right next to the HLG 550s, and they're doing just as good. Just as good.
Have you ever used the Enjo Yield double bars?
I've heard of them.
I have an SF1000.
I know people that have. Yeah, there you go. Hog does a great job. You'll see. Because he spends times with his plant, and you can tell people that spend time with their plant. You know, getting to know the plant will tell you. It'll do like. And you go, okay, what the fuck's up, right? And it's not like the plant can talk to you, but you'll end up studying and finding the answer to whatever that issue is. And or you quit growing, which most people aren't quitters that start growing because they've invested. You know, a tent costs money, and you know, a light costs money.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's just keep doing it. That's the key. And there's plenty of information. Fucking YouTube. I learned anything I want on YouTube. You know, just type it in, it comes up. The only reason people give me stuff now is because I have a few subscribers this one day, but it's not like I absorb the profit. I pass on the savings. You know, people find it hard to grow at the prices that I grow at. You know, it's just good management of the garden. And it's a perpetual situation, which really helps if people can do that. And the thing about a perpetual garden is you got to be on it. Got to stick with it, dude. You can't just kick back 1 week and think, and then, you know, a few months down the road, you got nothing. And people are going, hey, dude, you know, I want something.
Now, Stoney brings up a good question here that I don't know if you guys have dealt with it yet or not. Coverage. Like my Enjo Yield lights are rated for a 4x4 room, but in flower, they're only rated at a 2x2.
Okay.
Does that sound normal for most lights?
Yeah.
You cut it in half flower?
They want, when a bud creates the crystals on the outside of the flower, okay? What it's doing is it's protecting itself from the sun. So the brighter the sun, the more protection that is needed. And that's, of course, where the medicine comes from. It's from those trichome crystals. So you want to lower your light during flower, and you want to make it somewhat more of a UV or red type spectrum to imitate outdoors. Nothing beats nature's sun, from what I could tell.
Yeah.
If I could do greenhouse, I probably would, but I don't want to do it in Oregon. I'd probably move to, Texas or Arizona, someplace hot, and you can grow some amazing plants in a very humid, hot greenhouse. You really can. But Oregon, not so much. I mean, we get a couple months a year of decent weather. The rest of the time, it's raining.
It's like most of the country, though. Most of the country would do better off growing indoors than outdoors,
I've seen it. The problem with outdoors is there's several problems that can be solved by going indoors. But what I like about outdoors, which I've never grown outdoors, I like, in the beginning I grew a couple of plants outdoors and got ripped off, and so I went indoors. And I've been doing that ever since. But you can grow 12-foot plants, you see, and then you get 5 pounds off a plant. You're like, yeah, that's nice. So it kind of helps with supply and demand and that kind of thing. But everything has, when you change, you have, getting a light deprivation greenhouse that's climate controlled is not cheap at all. You're going to spend probably $15,000 for a decent sized greenhouse. That's a lot of money. But you'll make it up in one harvest. So,
that's true. Wow.
Yep. So it's, you make the commitment, you learn while you burn, generally, and you stick with it, and sooner or later you figure it out. So, too much work in those greenhouses. So if I had a greenhouse, then you'd be making, even, on the legal side of things, you could make enough money to hire someone to do it for you. Just kind of watch them.
Depends on how big your greenhouse is.
I'm talking probably at least a 20 by 50, something big enough to make it worthwhile.
Damn, Hog, Bing is trying to spend some money, man.
Not until it's federally legal. I wouldn't do that. But I have a friend in California that we've talked about. I have a friend in Texas. It's doable. You never count your chickens till they're hatched, but I'm pretty sure eventually it's going to be federally legal, and then
I would think the most expensive part of it would be getting the licenses to do it. Anybody could set up shop. I could rent a house and set up shop. You know what I'm saying? You can set up shop anywhere, warehouse, whatever. But getting those licenses and getting permission costs a lot.
Well, that's the key thing is you start in your bedroom and you make enough money to buy your licenses and just graduate. Because the stuff that you learn in your bedroom is definitely going to apply to when you graduate to something a little larger. It doesn't have to be an outdoor greenhouse, just maybe a bigger indoor. That's another way to do it. I like RDWC. You can, again, in a rotation garden. Stephen at HLG just set up, invested in a very large indoor RDWC hemp garden that grows some of the, you can't tell the difference. It looks like bud, crystal, and it's a rotation. So he's doing like 20 pounds of premium hemp bud every month. I'm thinking, fuck. And people are buying that CBD hemp bud and paying just as much as they are for regular bud. And so that's a whole nother market. See?
Here in Illinois, they got a program coming up where, like, right now to get a license in Illinois, you've got to like have $500,000 in liquid assets, $500,000 in security, stuff like that. But they got a program coming up to allow basically low-income people a chance to get into the marijuana field and stuff. And
programs are good. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, my caretaker works at a dispensary, so he's kind of gets the inside knowledge on all the laws and everything. And I told him, if he wanted to get into it, get a few of his friends together, I'd throw $10,000 towards it and rent the warehouse myself.
Here's the thing, too. And of course, I don't have a whole lot of attachments, but you want to go to a place where it's not so expensive to get licensed. You see, like Oklahoma right now is big. It seems like Texas. Think about that. I mean, they'll probably make it reasonable. Why? Texas fucking could be a country. You know what I mean? So the revenue, it's based on revenues that they can acquire.
Illinois, greed. It's all about greed here in Illinois.
Oh, exactly. Well, that's what I mean. Revenues, greed, profits, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just saying that it's a great YouTube having a YouTube channel and growing is a good way. It's a good educational process to bridge into growing it commercially for real, in real life, and not on fucking YouTube, not in a tent, or a bedroom, But what you learn applies to.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, really, Joe, I made him that offer. If you got a few friends together, you got to come up with $100,000. I told him I put my $10,000 in, and I got warehouses out here behind the property. There's like 8 warehouses on the other side of the property here, and I told him I'd run it myself, and we'd start it right there. Now, if it's ever going to happen, I don't know, but I made him the offer.
Okay, here's something else to throw out there. I've joined LinkedIn. Have you ever heard of that? It's like social media for finding jobs and professionals and what have you, right? And they have a cannabis community on LinkedIn. And so I joined in there, and my channel grew quickly, but it's not about, it's not like YouTube or Facebook or anything. It's about business. So I got people, I got a company sent me a desktop rosin press to try out. Just
cool.
Just for my opinion. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah. I go, do I need to do anything? He goes, no. I just want to know why, because he went to my channel, he looked at what I do, and he thinks, you've been around for a while, let me know, it'd be good to get your opinion. I get people that hit me up for, hey, if you ever think about going commercial, let us know. We got the money. There's investors all over the fucking place on LinkedIn. Just wait. I'm sure they're going to charge you up the ass, I imagine. But again, you have a starting spot, you see, and you negotiate a deal to where, the first year they're involved, and then you cut them out or something, Say, okay, I made enough, and see ya. Now I go do it for myself. So there's ways you can do it. If there's a will, there's a way. There's plenty of investors. They realize cannabis is going to be trillions of dollars. So especially when it becomes federally legal.
And not just cannabis. I tell people all the time, if you make it, somebody will buy it. Doesn't matter what it is. Make 100 of anything. Put it out there, sell it. When that sells, make something different. Make 100 of it. Take 6 months to make 100 of something, and then sell it.
But here's the thing. I agree. I totally agree. If there's a will, there's a way, basically.
Yeah.
All right. However, the beauty of cannabis is if you grow good cannabis, you don't have the sales part, not so. it sells itself. You know,
Sure.
you go, try this, and they go, great, where can I get more? And it's just that's what I've always loved ever since I was a teenager. Like, you got weed? Yeah. It wasn't what kind of weed. It was, do you got weed? Yeah. We didn't sit and talk about strains. We didn't even know what fucking strain we were smoking. Generally,
It was either regular.
it's either punk or good shit.
Yeah.
Two strains out there.
Oh yeah, what you got? I got weed, motherfucker. Weed.
That's some good shit.
Yeah,
You got the good
exactly.
shit? You got the good shit? Yeah.
It was good or a stress.
Yeah. We had one friend of mine who was the point guard on our football team. He was a white guy, but he had an afro. He was kind of a redhead, right? With curly red hair. I mean, bright red. And he grew it into an afro. I mean, big, right? And so we'd go up behind him and blow superchargers into his afro. And he'd walk around and this fucking smoke would be coming out of his. It was just so fucking cool, you know. And that's funny. Those were the days, my friends. Those were the
I
days.
just picture him seeing coming around a corner, and all of a sudden, smoke just emitting from his head. Even thinking.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we would all go hotbox in a car during break or whatever, and then go back into the high school. He'd be walking across the parking lot. He'd just be like everybody that was up above looking down at us coming back knew exactly what was going on. It was kind of funny. And then, of course, we all just reeked like crazy. We're in a classroom. It was different back then. Teachers knew. Our coaches knew. We would smoke weed on the bus. If we won a game, sometimes we'd bust out a joint on the bus. And the coaches would look back and tell us to open the fucking window.
I'm old enough, Mingus, that in high school, we used to walk right out in front of the school, the sidewalk right in front of the school. We'd all stand around for lunch and smoke. Teachers, I played sports. The teachers knew. The principal would come out there. You all done smoking your lunch? And it used to be a normal thing at one time.
Well, it wasn't a bad thing, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I can tell you all kinds of stories. It's been part of my life since I was a teenager, so.
Yeah. Tell us stories. Tell us.
Tell the story. I told you how I first started when I used to run track, and I was a sophomore, and I ran the half mile. And the senior on my team ran the quarter mile, and he would disappear behind the dugout, which was near the track. And one time he invited me to go with him. I was like, cool. And he broke out a joint, and I was totally against it. I was like, oh fuck no. My dad was really strict, and I'd like no. And he goes, you're gonna smoke this. I was like, I gotta run a race. He goes, exactly. And so he smoked it, and I ran the best race of my life. First time I ever broke 2 minutes and a half mile. And,
Oh shit!
Yeah, I fucking ran my ass off, and ever since then and I slept like a baby. I had a lot of abuse as a kid. I didn't realize I had post-traumatic stress. So it solved a lot of issues immediately. And then, of course, I was, you're broke. So I started getting pounds fronted to me by an army vet that you would never want to cross, and yeah, and here I am.
Now we have proof. So we go to his high school. We're stripping his medals. Bingus was doping, literally.
Definitely. Most definitely. Dude, I'm not a big. I didn't like distance running, and it required me to run a lot of distance. And by the time I made it to my senior year, I quit track team, which really pissed off the coach, and I went out for the golf team. And I'd never golfed before, and so that summer, I learned how to golf, and I made the 6th spot, the last guy on the team as a senior, and that was way more fun than track. Way more fun. But yeah, we could smoke weed and drink beer while we're playing. We'd be golfing against other teams, and they would we'd get to like the 3rd hole and look at each other and bust out a beer and start drinking, and they'd just like, what? You can't do that, right?
Home field advantage.
Right. Then we look over at our coach, and what's he doing?
Drinking a beer.
Goes, hey, you guys aren't supposed to be drinking. You're underage. Put that away. All right. Just that was it. And we had a very bad reputation. And we had the tough school, so usually the golfers weren't really tough guys. So if anybody gave me shit, I would just throw the shit out of them.
Golf in high school. I grew up in a golf house. My brother, my dad, my cousins, all of them golf. I mean, golf people weren't tough guys. Come on.
They're not usually like football players and that kind of stuff. I mean, the guys that are on the golf team in high school are not. They're finesse players would be a better.
See, you had a big school then. We had a small school, man. In high school, we did everything. Golf, basketball, baseball, everything.
I got lucky to make the team because I just started playing, and I could do like a bogey golf score, 45-ish, and so I made the team. But I was the gorilla on the team, basically. So anybody gave us shit, then I would just growl at them. They wouldn't say anything. Say, hey, you guys, I know you guys. Don't be a fucking dick, man. Have a beer. Have a beer. No, I can't do that. Many times by the end of the thing, they were drinking with us. So it wasn't always. There was this one place, Madison, all right? Fucking motherfuckers. They were always, and they were really good golfers. They would just kill us. They would just cream us, literally. And so we wanted to get them drunk. We'd always try to, I remember stepping on the guy's ball. Oh, fuck. Sorry. That kind of shit, right? Just because they were dicks. Just fucking assholes. One of the guys, I told him, you say anything, I will come back and kick your ass. And he didn't say a word.
Yeah. All these years later, thinking back at the temper you had back then, it's like, I don't know why.
I wish I could go talk to that angry Bingus. It's the last, since my heart surgery, which has been 6 years now. I just turned 66. Yesterday, actually, it was my birthday, February 2nd. And
happy birthday!
Thank you. I just another day, really. It's hard for me to even recognize my former self. Some of the shit I've done and got away with, I wouldn't advise it for most people. But now everything's good, man. My life's a lot better. since I'm not so angry.
Bingus, what did you do to celebrate?
I went live. No, I didn't go live. I went to Dead Cynic's live stream. He tried to get me on live, but he was having difficulties. Usually we have shots on our birthdays. His birthday is close to mine. My friend in Texas, her birthday's close to mine. We're all like in a row. So I kind of celebrate with those people. You know, she'll call me up and we'll tell war stories, and then I'll go to his live stream and we'll take shots. I don't drink a lot, but I do keep a bottle around. And my neck really won't stop hurting no matter what I do, you know.
Good. Well, I think I'm gonna head to bed, guys. Everybody,
All right.
Yeah. Take it easy, y'all.
Good to see you, brother. I should get going too. Hog, man, I'm glad you're going live again, man.
Yeah, hey, Bingus, I wanted to ask you something, but it's probably not the right place.
Go ahead. Or you can. Oh, okay.
Sorry for the late response.
Um,
But
is it something personal or something we can say in front of everybody?
we'll talk offline.
All right, I'll be up for a minute.
No, it's probably personal. But,
All right.
All right, cool. So, anyways, I'm gonna end the live, everyone. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. It was fun. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bingus, just stay on the meet. We'll be good.